This meeting will now come to order. We are now holding a meeting of the Herricks High School chapter of DECA. Fellow guests and members, please rise and join me in a salute to our flag by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I will now ask our Vice President, Mr. Ashay Shah, if all of the officers are present.
I shall call the roll of the officers to see if they are present. I will then report back to you, Madam President. Our Secretary of Competitive Events, Ms. Nikki Shah.
Here, Mr. Vice President.
Our Secretary of Membership, Ms. Ashi Shah. Our Vice Presidents of Finance, Ms. Lauren Louie and Ms. Jocelyn Chu. Our Vice President of Marketing, Ms. Alicia Matthew.
Here, Mr. Vice President.
Our Vice Presidents of Career Development, Ms. Zara Razul, Ms. Sarah Cameron, and Ms. Emily Eng.
Here, Mr. Vice President. Here, Mr. Vice President.
Our Vice President of Leadership, Ms. Megan Haller.
Here, Mr. Vice President.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. I now declare this meeting of the Herricks High School chapter of DECA open for the transaction of business. Good evening. My name is Carolyn Lau, President of the Herricks High School chapter of DECA. On behalf of my fellow officers, I would like to thank all of the parents, students, and administration that were able to attend tonight. We truly appreciate all of the support given by the Board of Education, Dr. Sananas, the entire administration team, and the business teachers here at the high school. The purpose of tonight's meeting is to induct our organization members for the current school year. Tonight, these business students will become official members of the Herricks High School chapter of DECA, as well as members of the New York State and the International Association of DECA. DECA is a co-curricular, student-centered organization designed specifically to provide activities that motivate students to learn business skills that will help them become prepared and employable workers in the future. The purpose of our organization is to provide learning opportunities to our students through goal-oriented chapter activities. We will be extremely active in our community and in DECA's competitive events this year. Our chapter has and will participate in many different events that promote leadership development, civic consciousness, vocational understanding, and social intelligence. Each member of our officer team plays a special part in running our organization. At this time, I would like to call up our Vice President of Marketing, Ms. Alicia Matthew, to explain her role and responsibilities for the upcoming school year.
It is my duty to keep the chapter showcase and website up to date and to handle all areas of public relations. I also serve as a social media correspondent. Through social media and other means of effective communication, we hope to have each member of our DECA chapter involved in the many activities of Herricks DECA. In today's world, it is essential that we use social media to keep our members informed, and it also serves as a great medium to share activities with over 200,000 DECA members from around the world. It is also my duty to seek and formulate strategic initiatives that will expand our public relations both within the Herricks community and within the international DECA organization. The DECA Direct magazine is the official magazine for members across the country. Submitting articles to this publication is a great way to make our voices heard. Taking pictures and working collaboratively with our secretary allows us to share ideas and work toward a common goal of sharing our experiences. I would now like to call up our Secretary of Membership, Ms. Ashi Shah, who also plays a vital role in recording and communicating information to our members.
It is my duty to keep an accurate record of all meetings and to correspond with other chapter secretaries when needed. It is also my duty to send out emails and newsletters, as well as our websites to keep DECA members informed of all DECA-related events. Our newsletter, the DECA Digest, relies on member articles, and input. On a quarterly basis, I will be asking you, the members, for your assistance in writing articles and sharing your experiences. At this time, I would like to call up Nikki Shaw, who is our Secretary for Competitive Events this year.
A huge part of DECA is the competitive events aspect for which we compete in every year. I will work hand in hand with the Vice Presidents of Career Development to develop training schedules for our members so they can best prepare for role plays, manuals, or even the virtual business challenge. We also encourage upperclassmen members to help mentor the new members each year. Connecting members to help each other become successful is a very important aspect, both for competitions and for group synergy. Next up to talk about our school store and fundraising activities are Lauren Louie and Jocelyn Chu.
It is my duty to organize and put into effect activities that will raise money to subsidize our competitive and social events. It also ensures us with working capital to keep the DECA store fully stocked with inventory and running with the most up-to-date equipment. It is also my duty to keep the books of this chapter according to accepted principles of accounting. It is important that we use funds wisely and in a way that will benefit the membership and the running of our operations. To speak to you about the school store is Jocelyn Chu.
The school store, or the school-based enterprise as we call it in the DECA world, provides real-life retail and sales experience to many of our members on a daily basis. For the past 8 years, we have been recognized as one of the few schools in New York that run an enterprise that meets the standards set forth by National DECA. As director of the school store, I am in charge of staffing and purchasing inventory. I take great pride in the store. As hectic as it may become after school, to me, it is a testament to the popularity and demand. We operate by daily selling snacks, drinks, and school supplies. Although our store is small, we are proud of what we have turned it into over the years and the popularity that it has come with. We work with Tropicana to provide certain drinks. We display athletic booster apparel to help our Herricks athletic department, and we sell things like film, compasses, and science review books specific to certain classes to make obtaining these items easier for students. Now to speak to you about some of the other activities we have planned is Megan Hall.
As Vice President of Leadership, it is my duty to direct the chapter campaigns that we become involved in. Every year, we try to do many activities that will help both the school and the outside community. National DECA has recognized our efforts in the form of tracking our events through a program they call Thrive. For the 6th year in a row, we are trying to achieve recognition at the national level by doing 3 school outreach activities. By contacting at least 3 alumni that were willing to share their current college and work experiences, and 3 community outreach activities. We also strive to have at least 75% of our membership become involved. If any of you have suggestions for an event you would like to do, please come and talk to me. We are always open to new ideas and encourage your involvement in any way you can. At this time, I would like to call up one of our Vice Presidents of Career Development, Ms. Sarah Cameron.
The Vice Presidents of Career Development are in charge of preparing our members for the competitive aspects of our organization. Herricks DECA begins its year by hosting a training seminar here in the high school. During the seminar, we prepare for the upcoming competitive events. We are fortunate enough to have successful professionals and DECA alumni from the Herricks community who are willing to come in to assist and mentor us in the various business-related events. To speak more about the events is Zara Rasul.
Competition will be held in December. This is where DECA high school students from all of Nassau County compete in role-play events that test their understanding and skills in a particular business topic. Winners from the regional competition then take a trip up to Rochester, New York to compete in the New York State Career Conference. After 3 days of competing in Rochester and getting to know other DECA students from all over New York State, the top 5 winners in each category advanced to the national level, which was held in Atlanta, Georgia last year, and will be held in Orlando, Florida this April. Here is Emily to speak more about event opportunities.
For those of you that may want to do computer-based events, National DECA offers the Virtual Business Challenge and the Stock Market Game. Over the last few years, we have had much success in the virtual business events, which range in topics from accounting, sports and entertainment, retail and fashion. We would like to wish all of our members the best of luck this coming year, and I look forward to working with you as you work towards your goal of making it to Orlando.
As Vice President, it is my duty to assist the President at all times in directing the work of this organization and to preside over meetings in her absence. I share in her enthusiasm and excitement as we welcome in so many new members this year. Before we start the installation of members, I would like to call up the principal of Herricks High School, Ms. Keegan, to say a few words tonight.
Thank you. It is with a proud, grateful, and enthusiastic heart that I speak here this evening, and I promise to be extremely brief. My favorite movie of all time is Caddyshack. Now, I'm glad I got some giggles from the parents who says I'm not that old yet. But why it's my favorite movie is there's one line in that movie that resonates with our school's core values, and it is, be your future. So I'm here tonight, first and foremost, to thank parents, the Board of Education, the PTA groups for being present, for their unwavering support of all DECA members and the DECA organization. I'm also here to say thank you and thank our business department under the direction of Mr. Jimmy Zervis, Mr. Camiso, your DECA advisor, of course, VE champion, master, Mr. O'Brien, and, oh, actually that's the whole department. They're tired, but they're also very enthused by your actions every day. But I want to thank them for being leaders. And all the other leaders in this building, from administrators to staff members, teachers, assistants, aides, who are there for you, who model for you, and who are thought partners. And that includes this wonderful board and the DECA members who have come before you. New members, be your future. Lean in to what the veterans have to share with you. Set goals. Try new things. Set out for a new path. Fail. Learn from your mistakes by being reflective and laughing, because it's okay. But be your future. We are so proud of DECA. Wherever I go, I'm bragging about Herricks DECA. And you will, like those before you, continue to create a legacy. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Keegan. At this time, I would like to call up the Director of the Business and Mathematics Department, Mr. James Zervis, to say a few words.
Thanks, everyone. It's great to see so many of you here tonight. Wonderful students in front of us and the families that brought them here today. Throughout my day as the Business and Math Department Chair, I get to visit these wonderful classes, the business classes, and I get to go to these great events like the DECA events and the VE experiences. And the things that our students are doing in these classes and these programs are truly incredible. In Herricks here, we talk about preparing our students for jobs and careers in the 21st century. We have our Herricks Portrait of a Graduate that talks about the skills and competencies needed to be successful in these 21st century jobs. We talk about the fact that probably half the jobs that these students are going to be pursuing in their future don't even exist yet today. We think just like 5-10 years down the line, how different the workforce is going to be. Those 6 competencies, some of them are, where are we at? Collaboration, communication, critical thinking, confidence, creative innovation, and I say it all the time. Nowhere in our building do you see those things happening more than in our business classes and our wonderful programs like DECA. So I want to thank everyone, Mrs. Keegan, the building principal, Mr. Frazone, Mr. Hodge, our building administration, our Board of Ed, of course the wonderful Mr. O'Brien and Mr. Camiso, Dr. Stananis, our superintendent, Ms. Pearson, and of course the students and the families here for making this such a wonderful, amazing program. So congratulations to everyone that's joined DECA. Looking forward to working with you guys over the next 4 years, and enjoy the ride. It's going to be awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Zervis. The purpose of tonight's meeting is to welcome into our organization a number of members. These candidates have been instructed by our secretary, Ms. Ashi Shah. Please report the results of this instruction.
Madam President, I am happy to report that all candidates have met the condition and have completed all requirements for membership in our DECA chapter.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Now let us proceed with our installation ceremony. The basic design of our insignia is the diamond. This signifies value, the value which we believe we are bestowing upon our students by working cooperatively to achieve common goals. As we recite the guiding principles that this club follows, I request our Vice President of Leadership, Ms. Megan Haller, to please light a candle for each point. The first point of the diamond represents vocational understanding. DECA members will develop first-hand knowledge of the business world and the opportunities available in their chosen careers.
The second point of the diamond represents civic consciousness. A DECA member understands their obligations to the community and the need for making the community a better place in which to live.
The third point of the diamond represents social intelligence. The business education student has an opportunity to develop social graces through the many social events which the chapter plans to hold during the year.
The fourth point of the diamond represents the leadership development. Business education students have an opportunity to participate in many activities which teach them to assume responsibilities both as a leader and a follower.
Vocational understanding, civic consciousness, social intelligence, and leadership development. These 4 points symbolize a job well done by the DECA member. The colors of this organization are blue and gold. Blue suggests sincerity. It suggests that we should be true to ourselves, and since it is the color of the sky above us, it encourages us to reach upwards. Gold suggests that the crowning glory of success, which comes to those who live wisely and usefully. We are all seekers of success, not only because of the material wealth, but also because of the derived satisfaction. It is a good thing for a person to know that they have done their job well. You have now heard the explanation of our insignia. As members of DECA, you are expected to support the activities of our organization, to carry out the duties assigned to you, and by diligent attention to your work, qualify for leadership by meeting the high standards set in work experience, schoolwork, and in your character. This year, we will welcome 154 members into this organization, a portion of which are with us tonight. When you hear your name, come up to receive your membership pin and card, and stand and please take a seat.
Ali Abdelsadek. Shireen Abdullah. Adrian Abraham. Jacob Abraham. Manu Argerol. Adele Bakovic. Xavier Baptiste. Jenya Bawa. Shreya Biswas. Genesis Vanilla. Shanice Kai. Jared Chan. Connor Chang. Dar Chaudhry. Daniel Chavez. Allison Chen. Luke Chen. Huyu Cheng. Leah Beth Cherian. Caden Chung. Zachary Chetta. Justin Chung. Ciara Cottrell. Manishita Das. Shreyas Dodd. Isabella Defects.
Aiden Dunphy, Amna Dervesh, Jason Egri, Allison Eng, Jasmine Feng, Christopher Frangopoulos, Sneha Kaharia, Daniel G. Varghese, Joshua George, Jake Gibbons, Krish Gopal, Rania Gupta, Reena Gupta, Alex Ha, Chloe Hall, Felix Hall, Shannon Hong, Kayla Sue, Manthan Jane, Christopher Jimmy, Yogita Jindal, Alan John, Michael Joseph, Julia Jusiega.
Christos Cactus. Brian Kidd. William King. Archana Kumar. Nikita Kumar. Evelyn Lai. Stephanie Lau. Gavin Lee. Chloe Lee. Catherine Lim. Evan Lin. Fiona Liu. Nafisa Malhi. Christina Mamais. Joshua Matthew. Joseph Matei. Samantha McCloskey. Mikhail Mirza. Patrick Mosey-Drewski. Aiden Multani. Khadija Manib. Ashna Mooney.
Raghav Naidu, Brad Nguyen, Jay Nee, Gia Nainan, Priyana Pai, Arthi Palanyapan, Darian Pan, Aaron Paniker, Nicholas Papalardo, Joshua Park, Amar Patel, Drishti Patel, Krish Patel, Kriya Patel, Sanika Patel, Sheel Patel, Shivam Patel, Shrey Patel, Sri Paturi, Kenneth Ramdial, Hannah Rams, Caitlin Rams, Sebastian Ravi Shankar, Megan Rowe, Sean Rue.
Anthony Saad. Krisha Saini. Rushil Saini. Joshua Solidis. Krish Saraf. Heli Shah. Kushi Shah. Nikki Shah. Radhika Shah. Sanay Shah. Suhani Shah. Vidhi Shah. Dilpreet Singh. Faris Singh. Harshan Singh. Herman Singh. Rhea Singh. Hassan Sohail. Hussein Sohail. Rebecca Song. Faye Stempolis. Emma Swen. Sophia Sukraj. Arish Sumnani.
Dhruv Sutaria, Noah Tesh, Eben Thomas, Elijah Wei, Lauren Tran, Ophelia Tran, Tyler Tsai, Isabel Sui, Dylan Uttamanchandi, Kush Vania, Ethan Vo, Anderson Wang, Ethan Wang, Maximus Wong, Ethan Wu, Evan Chu, Trevor Yam, Celine Yong, Liana Zaman, Gavin Zhang, Amy Zhu, Kevin Zhu, and Remy Zisselman. Any member whose names were not called, please come up now and tell us your name so you may be recognized.
This organization exists because its members are dedicated to its purposes. These purposes are threefold: to assist in the growth of development of DECA, to further develop a respect for business education, which will contribute to occupational competence, and to promote understanding and appreciation for the responsibilities of citizenship in our free, competitive enterprise system. These purposes determine the character of our chapter activities: social, professional, and civic. We further develop the sense of friendship and unity, which permits us to help and encourage one another in the pursuit of our common goals. I would like to call upon our advisor, Mr. Camiso, to administer the oath of membership. Please stand for the oath of membership.
You are now prepared to take the oath of membership in our organization. As you repeat this oath, think of the meaning of the words you say and resolve to do your best to live by them. If you are prepared to take this oath, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself to carry out to the best of my ability all of the duties and responsibilities of membership in DECA. I fully accept the purposes of this organization and promise to uphold its ideals in my personal life and in my business activities. I realize the importance of working cooperatively. I will so conduct myself that I shall reflect honor upon this organization. And I will at all times endeavor to maintain high standards of personal integrity. I now declare you to be members of the Herricks chapter of DECA with all the rights and privileges of membership. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Camiso. Madam Secretary, is there any record of any further business to be transacted at this meeting? There being none, we are about to adjourn this meeting of the Herricks High School chapter of DECA. As we leave this meeting and enter into the business world, let us be industrious in our labors, honest in our business dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, practice fairness and integrity in the business of living. Until then, I wish everyone success with your future endeavors. I now declare the installation meeting of the Herricks High School chapter of DECA adjourned. Please feel free to help yourself to some refreshments on the left. We thank you all for coming.
That was the DECA installation. Thank you, Herricks.